You've got questions right out the gate. I love it. Okay. Henry, any tips for how to use the plastic trainer? I assume, my dear, you're talking about this thing, right? With the lever on it. We have a new one. It's black. It's got a little cool lever that's tight, tight, tight. We've got notches on the side, if you can see those. And this one's even personalized. Yay! It's got my name on it. So you don't grab someone else's or your bandmates. So yes. Oh, hi from Dubai. Hi, Nina. Thank you for joining us today. We're here to answer all your questions, anything that you have, anything you wanted to know. If you're a singer, if you've had, yes, yours is blue, training before. We're going to defy all the myths, I promise you. This is the older model. This is the newer model. They're both fantastic. If you don't have the new model, it's really good. It's just a little bit more aerodynamic and cool and tight, and we love it. But they both work great. So when you're using the trainer, I would start sort of on notch, maybe like, I'd have it to maybe notch 1. So you keep it slightly open, and you want to just you can do little spacey exercises where you go, go past step bum, and it's like a syncopated exercise. You can also do the running arpeggio straight, just all the way up. We'll use this in a little bit. I do want to get to all your questions today, though. Nina, can I use it if I still have a bit of a sore throat so I can stay on track? You can. If you have a sore throat, it's usually you're getting a virus. I would imagine you're coming down with something. So your best laid plans is to steam, a lot of vitamin C, a lot of water, hydrate. Obviously, do what you need to do for being sick. But I would give the voice a rest if you have a sore throat. I would get through that, because the vocal cords, when you have a sore throat on the sides, they're probably red and a little bit irritated. So I might give your vocals a break for a day or two and then just go lightly back to the trainer. And do half steps. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. And just see how it feels. But what you guys should love about this little guy is it controls back pressure. It's an SOVT, so semi-occluded vocal tract exercise, which controls back pressure. So when you blow through it, only the vocal cords can move. Nothing else in the neck can move, and that's what we're trying to get away from. We don't want muscles in the neck grabbing, and especially these guys right down here, these TAs. We don't want them grabbing. We don't want the larynx going up and choking us out. That's really bad as well. I believe we have something like 20 muscles in the neck, and so you have a lot of anatomy in there. The only things that you really want moving are the vocal cords. And so this trainer is what helps you do that. There's nothing else like it on the market. It is ours. It is Better Voice Company's. It's the coolest thing I've used in 27 years of training. So singers and my own voice. So if you guys don't have one, go to bettervoice.store. These things are amazing, and it really will catapult you to the next level as a singer, even if you can't afford a coach or a teacher, if you don't have a teacher. You can take this and blow choruses, melodies of your choruses. You can do buzzy exercises, and it just warms the vocal cords up, and it gets everything else to just stop attacking. Mick, hi. I've recently given myself hernia from putting too much pressure on my diaphragm while singing. Oh no, Mick. Okay. This is such a good question. That may have or may not have been the cause of your hernia. That's a whole nother story, but I actually have a great deal of information about hernias and about those types of injuries. But anybody that's having you breathe like that and overuse your diaphragm, if you will, that is really bad training and tutelage. Also, if you're doing it on your own, that is not what you need to do. Guys, I'm begging you, all you need to do is find a really good anatomical technician, and you need to balance your instrument here first. You don't really need to get too much into the breathing. The breathing will blow you out. Your diaphragm, which sits just below your rib cage, can withstand a lot of pressure. So let's say that can withstand 10 pounds of pressure, and your vocal cords can only withstand 5 pounds of pressure. When you put those plates on a barbell and you try to bench it, it's going to topple over. You're going to blow your voice out anyway. You just have to learn how to balance the instrument first and then breathe naturally. When you breathe into your rib cage. and your stomach comes flat. You don't need to put all that pressure on your diaphragm. It's too heavy. It's too much pressure to put on the voice. I'm surprised you haven't blown your voice out as well. So that's a longer question. If you need to reach me personally, go to ValerieMorehouse.com. I will answer your questions. I will get you with a teacher. I will help you out. You can also reach me at Official Val Morehouse. Okay, because that's a much longer answer, and there are things that I would want to ask you in tandem to that. So, there's a lot of follow-up on there. You got your vocal trainer, the blue one. That's great. I'm going to go back down to some of these questions I missed. Already using the blue one, the nebulizer. Yes, guys, the nebulizer. We've got a new jaw roller that is fantastic. Gosh, it's not on my desk. It's on my other desk over there. But go to bettervoice.co and check out all the new products. The nebulizer is amazing. We've got a tension, a jaw roller, a nebulizer with mist for singers for hydration, and the vocal trainer. The three things that I need all of my students to have, especially when they're touring and they're on the road. Let's see. Yes. So boy with a glass heart. Yes. Get one ASAP. Your voice will rehab with this little guy. And if you guys ever need any help, I have a couple of teachers at my studio that are absolutely phenomenal. They work with me. We work with all the clients together. If I'm gone and they have to warm one of my A-listers up, they do that and they love them. And they're really reasonably priced. You can get on a FaceTime with them anywhere in the world. We do all online lessons, and they will help you, show you how to use this trainer as well. Even if you want to book a 30-minute lesson and just get you a warm-up, please, please, please reach out to ValerieMorehouse.com, and let's get you going in the right way. Any other questions, guys? Yeah, the breathing one is a big one. Everybody always messes that up and asks me about breathing, and you have to be really careful. You never need to put that much pressure on your diaphragm, ever. You signed me up. I'm wanting to get back. Yeah. So reach me. That's my email, Valerie at Valerie Morehouse, MoreHouse.com. You can Google me. It'll pull me up, and you can also go to my Instagram and DM me. I'll probably get it. It's official Val Morehouse is my Instagram, but please reach me either which way so we can help you and get you started. Any more questions, guys? Well, I've got you. I love doing these little impromptus. Is it possible to return the blue vocal trainer and get the black one? That's a Braden. That's my partner. So he sends them out, and he would have to answer that for you. I'm not sure about returning them once you've already purchased them. But here's the good news. They're not super expensive, guys. I think they're like $35, and they're going to last you forever. So I tell my clients, treat it like a gold chain or a piece of jewelry. I hang my jewelry. I have a lot of my men who wear jewelry, my artists, and they stick it in their office, or they put it somewhere they know they're not going to lose it. Oftentimes, you guys will lose these trainers, and you're going to need another one anyway. So just buy them. It's a very, very cheap investment into your singing future, and it does wonders for your instrument. So if you need to buy two, just buy two. Should I just practice in the middle of my voice, not forcing too high or too low, and keep it relatively soft? Yes, I would do that. But again, Henry, that's a longer answer to that question. I don't want to give specific vocal advice to specific students because it's like a doctor trying to give medication to somebody they haven't seen, spoken to, or met. They haven't asked the appropriate questions. So I don't know what's going on with your instrument really until either myself or one of my teachers sees you and they can really diagnose you. We work with all the ear, nose, and throat surgeons. So we're not vocal coaches. We're teachers. We're technicians. We're rehab specialists. So maybe you do a 30-minute or something and we can answer all your questions properly. Middle voice is good to do that, but let's figure out why you're having issues. Why are you having issues? And I only can get to that when I'm diagnosing somebody and when I have somebody either in front of me or on FaceTime where I can take them through some scales. I can figure out where they're coming from. I can figure out what they've been singing, what they've been taught. and I can hear little things in the voice that are not hooking up, and I can tell you if it's a muscle tension problem and the cords are beautifully fine and perfect, or if the cords have a little damage but the neck is fine. There's a lot of things that go into singing that people don't realize, so please just make sure you hook up with someone. Again, you can go to official Val Morehouse, or ValerieMorehouse.com is even better, and you can contact me on my page. And I'll get back to you. Emma, hello. I can just about hit an E flat, Greatest Showman, but it's not quite right. How would you suggest it hit with more ease? Okay, again, great question, really loaded. You need to modify the vowel on that E. It's got to be, I don't know what the word is, but it's got to be narrow and modified. It can't be broad. If you hit a word and it's too broad, you're going to pull the muscle in the neck, and then the vocal cord's going to tap out, and you're going to squeeze. So whatever the word is, it has to be modified like an sound, like an UGH. You can also plug your nose and try to hit that same word and lean into the sound. So if you tell me what the word is, I can show you how to hit it. Also, you can blow the melody into your voice trainer, like blow that melody into the vocal trainer, and then try hitting it, and it'll be so much easier. Like narrowing the AES. Yeah, it's like instead of eh. Anything broad too high is going to choke you out. Words are never enough, so never. I would imagine it would be enough on that. So you've got the word enough, which is already very, very narrow. Again, if you really, really want to learn how to sing this, reach me and we'll get you set up with a teacher, even just for a half an hour, and get you a warm up and show you how to get through this and to get in it a little bit more effectively. Hold on a second. I'm trying to scroll down. What do you recommend? The nasal septum is deviated. If you have a deviated septum, you need to go to an ear, nose, and throat and figure out if you have to have that checked and or operated on. Some people don't, some people do, and it's the best surgery they ever had. It doesn't ruin your voice, it actually clears it up because you have a break in the nose where it's crooked inside, and so you can't get enough air. When you can't get enough air, you start overusing the muscles in the neck, which is really dangerous. And a lot of people who have breathing issues get vocal dysphonia, which is overusing neck muscle, and then the cords don't work properly. So go see an ear, nose, and throat. I just bought the blue one. The black one came out. Okay, that's a Braden question. So you can go ask that question on bettervoice.co. Okay, thank you so much. All right, Emma, good questions, guys. Anything else for me to chat about? Yeah, that's not something for me, Gianna, sorry. So that's a purchase question. So anything you guys have questions about your trainers, about how you can get them, about singing, about where your voice is at, anything in your songs, ask me. I did get a few questions in I want to read off to you really quickly. Let's see. How do you make your mixed belt sound as full and rich as a chest belt? So mixed belt can be very, very rich, but again, you need to train the vocal cords to shut without the muscles grabbing on the bridge. The bridge for a female is usually an A to a B flat, and a man is an F to an F sharp. And so when you get to those above C, so this would be, here's middle C, this is male bridge, this is female. A little bit higher. So you want to use the trainer to blow into the choruses and to blow into the scales. If you have like, and I can tighten it up, I can make it looser. That's the C. No. You also have to make sure that your larynx is not coming up. Those are all things where you need an anatomical technician to help you out with that. But use the trainer. Make sure your larynx is low, and you don't want to be too low. You don't want to be too hooty, and you don't want to be too nasally. Singing is all about balance. That's why you need a trainer, a really good teacher, because it's really hard to find that balance on your own. It's like an athlete telling their team, I'm not going to practice with you guys, just go without me. I'll just see you game day. Eventually they're going to get hurt, right? They need their coach. They need to get adjustments from the outside, and they need to strength train. during the week, and singers are athletes. You guys are athletes. So if you try doing this on your own, it is going to be very difficult. But we don't have a lot of we have some great teachers, and we have a lot of teachers that are still struggling in their own instruments. And so they're giving information that maybe is not the best for you. And so you guys end up getting very, very confused. So I don't want you to get confused, but use the trainer, modify the vowels. What else do we have here live? Oh, sorry. Braden is my partner. And so just go to bettervoice.co on Instagram and ask about it. You can put a comment in there and he'll get back to you about that. Okay, next questions. What are the best exercises to improve your mix? Vocal trainer, guys. You can go halfway and do running arpeggio. Half step. When you do that, or you can go, you can open it a little further if it's too hard. You can tighten it up. Move the lever down so you don't have too much of an opening there. You see that's barely open. That's going to be really tight. That's a lot of back pressure. That's making my vocal cords work really hard, but it's a good thing because you want the cords, those muscles, your vocal cords are muscles. You want them to be working and not the neck and not the throat. And so those are really good mix exercises. I still love, if you don't have your trainer yet, I like the nose plug. No. Yeah. My dog likes that too. Okay, so let's go to this next one. I love a daily vocal routine. One would follow with the trainer 10-15 minutes of exercises. 10 or 15 minutes is great, guys, but it's great to warm your voice up for 10 or 15. If you're doing the right exercises, it's very, very effective. Some people warm up too long. And some people don't warm up enough. They're afraid they're going to blow their voice out before they've started their rehearsal or their show. That's a big problem. That means you don't know what you're doing as a singer. When you warm up after you're done, you should feel so warm and you feel like you could sing anything. There should be no tension, no burning, no throat hurting, no tightness, nothing. So how do you make your mixed voice more dominant instead of being too heavy? Same thing. You've got to lower your larynx, so you've got to drop that guy down. Oh, go, 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 go. Right, so the larynx has to be nice and low. It's got to be resting and not go, 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 go. When those muscles in the larynx starts overtaking the vocal cords, right? When that neck anatomy starts overtaking the vocal cords don't work properly. So you have to really find somebody that understands anatomy and rehabilitation. We have a lot of teachers out there, but a lot of them don't have a lot of experience, unfortunately, with rehabilitation. And that's really what you want to get as a singer out the gate. You want to go with a teacher right away that understands that, because you can go through a lot of different teachers that give you some nuggets of goodness, but there's a picture and there's a lot of pieces of the puzzle missing, and so you end up a little bit confused. So you want someone that could totally answer all your questions out the gate, and you trust it and you can feel it in your own body. So you making your mix more dominant, you can use these, no. That brings you up into the mask more rather, and gives you more of a dominant mix. Henry, are we essentially singing on an oo vowel through the trainer? No, it's not an oo vowel. It's more of a hum. It's like if you were blowing into something. You're not blowing, but you're humming, and then the air is going to escape through that little hole there. So you're going to go. I'm basically humming, but my air, instead of coming out my nose, it's coming out the trainer. And the more you open the trainer, the more air you have escaping. That's the easier it is. And then the more closed you have that lever, the less air you have escaping, and the harder the vocal cords have to work. That's how you train them. It's like being in the gym lifting weights and bench pressing. So it's just like a hum. But I still feel air escaping. So hopefully I answered that for you, and everybody's using these guys correctly. We've got a few more minutes here to wrap up and ask some questions before I jump into my next client. What should I do if I have a breathy and nasal voice at the same time? So if you have a breathy voice, you're a flipper. Most people fall into one of two categories. They're either pulling or flipping or straining, or they have too much air. If you are breathy, use the trainer. The trainer will get your vocal cords tight. No, 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 no. Instead of no, 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 no. You're too far back. We don't talk like that, so you don't want to sing like that. I don't know how many singers come into my studio and sing like that. It's incredible to me. I don't let my opera singers do that either. They need to add more air, but most people that are contemporary singers, whether you're metal or you're rock or you're pop, you want your vocal cords to be connecting without neck muscle straining. So you want no, 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 or no, 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 no. Your voice is not a vacuum. It's a fire hose. It's got to be vocal cords connecting and all the anatomy going to sleep. I hope that makes sense. I know it's a longer process. That's why some of my students have been with me for 15 years. They're still learning. They're still training. Some of my rock stars, my Broadway singers, because they're constantly learning what they don't know. And usually once somebody's been training with me for a while or doing this type of training, they can't believe they ever got by without it. It's really quite fun when you understand your own voice and how to get what you need. If they want to sound breathy like Mariah, you can add air. You can add air when you sing on your music. When you're warming up, though, you want to be in connection, control, and strength. You want to be always in strength. And then we can learn to use a little more head voice for females, falsetto for males, the false voice. And then that's just a choice that you're making when you sing, guys. That's just a whatever that is. Oh, yeah. Coming back down to mix or chest. It's just a choice. It's just a tonal choice. And so you want to be singing in connection all the time and strength, just like in the gym. But you look strong. But today I'm just going to choose to walk. I'm not going to sprint. I'm not going to lift weights. So hopefully that made sense to you. What else do we have? We have just a couple more minutes, guys. You've been great today. These questions are fantastic. Henry, should I still take it easy when using the trainer? Is it possible to strain you can strain the voice doing anything, really. It's really hard to strain it using this, to be honest, but just don't blow your face off. Just go lightly. You should feel it here. It's going from chest to mix. You're bypassing neck. If you need a voice lesson, reach me. I'll get you hooked up with one of my teachers, Jessica Friedman or Lily Lewis. They are phenomenal. They both do this for a living. They are wicked songwriters and singers in their own right, and they understand this technology. And it's pretty reasonable. So reach out. I will make it happen for you guys. ValerieMorehouse.com. Get on my site. Go to my contact page. Reach me. I will hook you up with a teacher, okay? We will get you started. We'll get you a 30-minute lesson is all you need, I promise you. Usually hours are overkill. An hour is a long time to be warming up and singing with music unless I have a singer on tour. Most of my A-list clients do 30 minutes with me, and when you have one, you'll know why. All teachers at my studio, we do 30 minutes. We work really fast. So, Boy with the Glass Heart, you can reach me, Valerie at ValerieMorehouse.com is my email, and then ValerieMorehouse.com is my website. So you can go to either. How different vocal fry and vocal cry? Vocal fry is very bad, guys. Vocal fry is that a lot of girls will talk like that. It's a way to protect themselves. It's almost as if they don't care. Nothing's a big deal. It's an ego lack of self-love or finding yourself issue. So you'll hear a lot of people cry and do that. Vocal frying is terrible. Vocal cry is when you want to get the chords together when you sing. Maybe the word is every, and you go, every, and if that's what it is, it's just a little cry that encourages the vocal cords to come together. But you're not frying and talking like that, like I just did. Hopefully that made sense. David joined. Do I have any more? We've got Grande, Colas joined. I think that's all the questions. I think we got to all of them. Wow, that's pretty rock star. We have 1 minute left. So guys, if you don't have your trainer, if you joined us late, we've been discussing how these guys work. Again, this is so cool. It's got my name on it engraved. I have a lot of bands, and in my 5 Seconds of Summer boys, they all have one, and they don't want to be using each other's. So get your name on it. Breathing from your solar plexus and back, can explain more, please? Yes. So really quickly, David, when you take a breath as a singer, I don't want to focus on it too much, but you just breathe open mouth. Your rib cage comes apart, right? Your lungs expand, and your stomach should actually come in. Anybody that tells you to push your stomach out and your belly out, and especially by your belly button, don't listen to that. That's all bullshit. Sorry. It's just, I don't even know what that is. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. But a lot of people do have that online. You'll see it everywhere. It's very antiquated. It doesn't work. That's not how you breathe, guys. Your stomach actually comes in and up. Your solar plexus is sort of about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, about 4 inches and change above your belly button. It's that ha, ha. When you hit it, it presses out. You can you can use that a little bit to sing, but don't over focus on the solar plexus, guys, unless you're a really advanced singer and you have a teacher that understands that muscle, because you'll blow your voice out. Just breathe and balance your voice first, because this is the area that we want to look at. This is your spa, your sound producing anatomy. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. If I don't, I haven't done belly breathing in years. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, no. Belly breathing is not a thing, guys. It's not a thing. It's not a thing for singers. Do that in, I don't know, Kundalini yoga or something. It's not for singers. I'll do a whole class on it if you want me to. It is not for singers. Cage breathe. That is for singers. That is it. It's 2 + 2 is 4. It's math. It's not a method. It's not someone else's method. It's all crap, guys. I'm going to be very honest. There's only one way to do it properly. Do not poof your belly out. You feel full and disgusting, and that's not what we do for singers. You breathe into your rib cage. Yeah. And I can do. I did a live on that a while back. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. That was really fun. I actually have a bunch of clients I have to get to now and train. But please get your voice trainer, bettervoice.store. It's the best thing we've ever used. It's the best thing I've ever used in 27, 28 years of teaching. All my singers use it. All my A-listers use it. They love it. They said it's a game changer. And please reach me if you have any questions, or I can set you up with a 30-minute lesson with myself, Jessica Friedman, and Lily Lewis, and we will answer all your questions. We'll get you the warm-up that is just for you, not pulled crap offline, that has nothing to do with your tendencies. It's like a doctor diagnosing you and they've never met you. Bad choice. Let's get you hooked up. ValerieMorehouse.com is where you can reach me, or ValerieMorehouse.com, which is my website. And I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for joining me today. And we will do one of these again very soon. Take it easy.